Hi guys, this is your girl Katie and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I've posted, but there is a lot that's happened in my life and I'm here today to give you guys an update, so stay tuned. As you guys can see, I am 29 weeks pregnant with not only one but two. And that is a huge blessing from God. And my heart goes out to all the mamas that have multiple, because it is not an easy road. It is not an easy road, especially working at the same time and pregnant with multiples. So let me give you guys a backstory. My husband is now here. We're now living together. And then, so I found out I was pregnant, first of all, through a dream. So I had a dream that, told me I was. So, about a month, maybe July, in August, that's where I really found out that I was. And after that, I had another dream confirming to me that it was multiples. And then I went to my appointment in September and I found out that it is multiple. So about 10 weeks, which was my first appointment, that was it, about September 5th. That was my first prenatal appointment, and that's when they told me that there was not only one but two. But my twins are not identical. They're fraternal twins because they both have different sacs and different placentas. So it is not... first of all, I don't even have twins in my family. Let's start there. So, but I guess I did some research and it was saying that women that are over 30, and I guess if you get your period like twice a month, you basically release 2 eggs. And during that time, if you do, both eggs can be fertilized. And that's what happened to me, why I had twin. But my husband's dad is twin, but they're identical. So I thought it was coming from them, but no, it has to come from the woman's side. And that's what I didn't know. If you guys have if there's another theory, but that's the theory that I got from how you can get twins if it does run in your family. So my twin, they're not identical, they're fraternal twins. And I'm okay with that. I have no problem. So I ended up doing the genetic testing at 10 weeks, and that's when I found out that they were boys. But I didn't really trust it because I'm like, it was way too early. How can you know that it's boys that early? So I had my hopes up because I really wanted like a boy or a girl. And at that time too, I still didn't tell my job that I was pregnant, because I think you don't really have to tell them at the moment. And I wanted to go further in the pregnancy before I announce it, where I really can't lift or do anything like that. And during that time, I was just eating whatever. And this is a side note to every pregnant person. Not because you're pregnant, that doesn't give you the right to eat carelessly and to eat however you feel like. Because what you eat is what your child is also consuming. And because it's a placenta, you can also develop gestational diabetes just like me. And I found out at 20 something weeks that I had failed my 1 hour glucose test, but I was like, nah, I don't care, I'm not gonna do the 3 hour one because that's way too long. But then I ended up going on TikTok, and this lady was speaking about how we shouldn't avoid doing the glucose test because it cost her child's life. Her child ended up dying. So I think that was a sign for me to be like, you know what, let me go and do the 3 hour glucose test just because I know I don't have it, but let me go. And come to find out, I do have gestational diabetes because my blood sugar is all over the place. It's like really high than normal. I've never had gestational diabetes throughout my 3 pregnancies because I have 3 kids before this one, and I've never had it. I've always passed it, but for some reason this time I developed it. And I feel like I did because I was already in the category of being obese, because I've gained a lot of weight. Since my divorce, since I left Arizona and I came here, I started gaining a lot of weight. So it kind of made me think that that's where it's coming from. So guys, if you're pregnant, continue and maintain your healthy eating so you won't develop these things, because sometimes gestational diabetes do follow you after your pregnancy, and you don't want that. It's not a good thing, because I have to prick my finger 4 times a day to make sure my blood sugar is in normal standards. And even when I've cut out so many things, it still goes up pretty high. So now they're considering to give me medication to lower it. And I'm not the only one that's at risk. My kids are too. So for the sake of your children, please, please, please eat healthy. Eat healthy so your kids can be healthy. So in the first trimester, it wasn't too bad. But then you start growing pretty fast. Being that you're not a first-time mom, your belly will start to show or grow pretty fast. The second trimester, in the last, when you get to 20 weeks, that's where you really start getting big. That's where all the other pains and cramps and all that starts happening. And now I'm already in my 3rd trimester. Everything is tripled. The pain, the cramps, the cravings, everything is tripled, because I'm 29 weeks and my stomach is already huge at 29 weeks. It's already huge at 29 weeks, and I have more time to go. So yeah, it is a tough one, and you only need the grace and the mercy of God to go through with twin pregnancies and triplet. I can only imagine the women that have triplets and 4 and 5 kids. Like, yeah, I can only imagine. But so the delivery part, I haven't really have a delivery plan yet, because now my babies are breech. They're all at the top. But when it's closer to time, if their heads are not down, then I'm going to have to get a C-section. I've never had a C-section before, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. So I'll just leave it right here. I'll continue to post. I'm gonna try to keep posting as much as I can. But this is all I have for you guys for right now. So like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys another day, another time. God bless.